Did you know that Anaheim welcomes over 25 million visitors every single year, but only 345,000 people actually call it home? Gee, I wonder why that is. Hey everyone, thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Alex, and today I'm continuing my California City series with a deep dive into Anaheim. Believe it or not, it's a city that's much more than home of Disneyland. So whether you're considering a move to Orange County, exploring job opportunities, or just curious about what it's really like to live there, this video has everything that you need to know. Now, if you're new here, well, the whole purpose of this series is to give you an in-depth look at living in California. That way, you can make truly informed decisions about where to move or where not to move. So, if you're ready to go on a journey through California cities, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future episodes as we hop from city to city. Now, let's talk about Anaheim, because this city really deserves way more credit than it gets. Yes, Disneyland is there, and yes, that's a huge part of the city's identity and its economy, but Anaheim has evolved into an urban center with deep community roots, an economy that is chugging away, diverse neighborhoods, and a lifestyle that attracts people from literally all over the country. Now, as I mentioned earlier, Anaheim has about 345,000 residents, and they enjoy a Mediterranean climate that brings hot, dry summers and mild winters. So in other words, it's basically year-round sunshine. Now, the population is incredibly diversified with a significant Hispanic community alongside other ethnic groups. Now, which creates a very rich cultural fabric that shows up in everything from local festivals to the amazing food scene. Now, what really sets Anaheim apart is the balanced urban amenities with the suburban comfort. Now, beyond the theme parks and the Anaheim Convention Center, you've got thriving local businesses, professional offices, cultural institutions, parks, and recreational areas as well. Now, residents enjoy convenience and community with shopping, dining, entertainment, and essential services right at their doorstep. Now, for families, there are quality schools in safe neighborhoods. Young professionals are drawn to areas like the Platinum Triangle for walkability and nightlife. Even retirees find Anaheim appealing for its mild climate and strong community engagement. Now, at its core, though, this is a city that caters to a wide spectrum of lifestyles, all while maintaining that sense of connectedness that makes you feel like it's more than just a place to live. And what makes it more than just a place to live? Well, part of the city's neighborhoods. Now, choosing the right neighborhood is absolutely crucial to your happiness in Anaheim. The city has distinct neighborhoods with very different vibes, housing costs, amenities. So let's break down the main one. That's going to be Anaheim Hills, which is often the first choice for families seeking suburban living. Now, located towards the eastern edge of the city, this area is known for larger lots, scenic views, and quieter vibe compared to the busier downtown. Homes here are typically more upscale, which means average home values in Anaheim Hills are among the city's highest. Now, this reflects both the demand and the quality of life that you get in this part of town. For example, Anaheim Hills offers access to nature trails, golf courses, and parks, making it ideal if you're into outdoor activities and want the close-knit community feel. Now, the Platinum Triangle is another hot neighborhood. It consists of Anaheim's urban core near Angel Stadium and the Honda Center. Now, this area is all about modern condos and luxury apartments, which is typically, it appeals to young professionals and anyone that wants that metropolitan lifestyle. Now, with entertainment districts, nightlife, and easy freeway access, the Platinum Triangle offers walkability and city energy. It's a very different experience from the suburban feel of Anaheim Hills. That is for sure. Now, beyond those, well, you've got Central, East, West Anaheim, and each of these offer more diverse housing options. Now, Central Anaheim has older single-family homes and experienced communities. Meanwhile, East Anaheim can be more affordable and is rapidly evolving with new development. West Anaheim, on the other hand, features a mix of historic districts and residential blocks with slightly lower housing costs relative to the rest of the city. Now, each neighborhood brings a very different flavor to life in Anaheim. So visiting in person and exploring local parks, schools, and commercial areas is highly recommended before making a decision about where to live. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, cost of living. Anaheim's cost of living is significantly higher than the national average. Now, this isn't a surprise, given its location in Orange County, one of Southern California's most desirable real estate markets. Now, as of late 2025, the median home price in Anaheim ranged from about $850,000 to about $950,000, depending upon market conditions. And median rents for apartments often are north of $2,500 per month. Now, if you're looking at buying or renting, housing will dominate your budget more than groceries, transportation, utilities, or even healthcare. Beyond housing, other costs trend higher than national average too. Utilities, groceries, and services all cost more, though the degree varies. Now, the bottom line is that living in Anaheim requires thoughtful budgeting and financial planning. Now, this is especially true if you're relocating from a region with lower housing costs. But here's the thing. Many Anaheim residents will tell you that the added expense is worth it for the lifestyle and the weather and the job opportunities. And actually, speaking of opportunities, let's talk about the job market, because this is a major reason people choose Anaheim. The city's economy is pretty diverse and healthy, with strong employment across several key industries. Tourism is the biggest one for obvious reasons. Disneyland Resort employs thousands and funnels billions into the local economy each year. But tourism is just the start. The Anaheim Convention Center, you have multiple hotels, you have resorts, and entertainment venues create steady demand for jobs in service, events, and customer experience roles. Now, beyond that, you've got healthcare, technology, retail, and even light industrial sectors thriving here. Tech startups and small businesses are taking advantage of Orange County's rich talent pool, while established corporations use Anaheim as a base for West Coast operations. The job market is definitely a central piece of Anaheim's appeal for professionals and families. Now, for families, education is top priority when considering a move. In Anaheim, schools are generally they're top-notch. Anaheim Union High School District and Anaheim Elementary School District have schools throughout the city. Now, there are many charter and private school options as well. Now, this area has significant higher education presence too. Community college, state universities, and private universities, all within manageable commute. Now, of course, since we're talking about living in Southern California, we have to dive deeper into the commute situation. Anaheim has major freeways, including Interstate 5, State Route 91, which make commuting to neighboring cities like Santa Ana, Huntington Beach, or even Los Angeles doable for daily workers. Public transportation exists, but it's less comprehensive than larger metros, so most residents really rely on personal vehicles. Now, the upside is that getting to neighborhood coastal cities or regional job hubs is straightforward with freeway access. Now, the downside, well, traffic congestion, especially during peak hours or around theme parks, can significantly increase commute times. Now, this is something to factor into your decision on where to live within Anaheim and where you'll be working. Now, of course, one of the best parts of living in Anaheim is the sheer amount of recreational and cultural amenities. Now, obviously, you've got Disneyland and professional hockey at the Honda Center, but there's also Oak Canyon Nature Center. It's a 58-acre nature preserve with trails and educational exhibits. Local parks, community centers, museums, food districts like the Anaheim Packing District provide year-round fun. There's also family-friendly festivals, farmers markets, seasonal cultural activities that give Anaheim its community-oriented feel. And let's not forget you're less than an hour away from world-class beaches, which is obviously a huge part of Southern California lifestyle. So here is the big question. Who is Anaheim best for? Well, it's definitely ideal for families who want access to quality schools, safe neighborhoods, and plenty of activities for kids. It's great for professionals in tourism, hospitality, healthcare, and tech who want career growth without sacrificing lifestyle as well. If you value cultural diversity, year-round sunshine, and proximity to beaches and major Southern California destinations, California really checks off those boxes. But Anaheim isn't for everyone. So if you're on a tight budget, for example, the high cost of living can make living in Anaheim downright impossible. Now, if you hate traffic or hate robust public transportation, you're going to find, well, the commute and the transit options challenging too. And if you're looking for a small town vibe and slower pace, Anaheim's energy and size might feel overwhelming. The bottom line is this: Anaheim offers a unique blend of California energy, cultural diversity, economic opportunity, and everyday amenities that appeal from people of all walks of life. The high cost of living is a reality that you can't ignore. Many residents find the benefits of community, location, and opportunity outweigh the challenges. Success in Anaheim often comes with exploring neighborhoods firsthand, understanding cost dynamics, and building local networks before and shortly after your move. So in other words, just like any other big decision, take your time considering all the options before deciding to move in Anaheim. And with that, folks, our tour of Anaheim is done. If you found this deep dive into Anaheim helpful, please do me a favor and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future videos in this series. Also, be sure to check out the rest of my channel for more city-focused content throughout California. Plus, well, there's tons of other real estate tips, market updates, buying and selling strategies. I've got videos covering everything that you need to know to make informed real estate decisions. And actually, speaking of which, if you are in California looking to buy or sell, I'm a real estate agent right here in Orange County. Feel free to reach out to me. All my contact information will be below this video. All right, friends, that is all I have. It was a pleasure seeing you here today. I will see you in the next video.